We begin with a question: what if the way you experience life, the joy, the pain, the endless cycle of highs and lows, is entirely dictated by the frequency at which you vibrate? That's not just a poetic metaphor. It's a profound truth that the top 1% of spiritually gifted individuals have mastered. And the best part, you can do it too. Imagine for a moment that your vibration is like the signal a radio emits. If you're tuned to a low frequency, you'll attract static fear, doubt, anger, and chaos. But when you raise your vibration, when you elevate yourself to a higher frequency, the static dissolves.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
Suddenly you're tuned into harmony, abundance, clarity, and deep spiritual connection. The question is, how do the spiritually elite make this transformation? And how can you follow in their path? Let's explore this step by step. The first thing you need to understand is this: raising your vibration is not about doing more, but about becoming more. The top 1% know that the external world is a reflection of the internal state. They don't chase happiness, peace, or enlightenment in the world outside them. Instead, they create it within themselves. Here's the paradox: they achieve more by striving less. They align rather than fight. They flow rather than resist. To raise your vibration, you must first recognize that your current state is a result of three things: your thoughts, your emotions, and your energy field. The spiritually gifted are hyper-aware of all three. They treat their thoughts like sacred seeds, nurturing only those that align with love, gratitude, and truth. They monitor their emotions like a scientist studying a rare phenomenon, not judging, but understanding. And their energy field? That's their priority. They guard it fiercely, like a treasure, knowing that it dictates everything they attract into their lives. But how do they manage this? How do they stay so attuned, so aligned? They've mastered what I call the 3 pillars of vibrational alignment. The first pillar is radical self-awareness. Ask yourself this: when was the last time you truly sat with yourself? Not to judge or fix, but to simply observe? Most people never do this. We're too busy numbing ourselves with distractions: our phones, our work, our relationships, even our spiritual practices. But the spiritually gifted, they embrace silence. They dive into it. They understand that self-awareness is not a destination, but a continuous journey. They ask themselves questions like: who am I beneath my roles, my titles, my stories? What energy am I bringing into this moment? The second pillar is energetic hygiene. Just as you wouldn't go days without showering, the spiritually elite never go a day without cleansing their energy. They know that every interaction, every thought, and every environment leaves an imprint on their vibrational field. They practice techniques like breathwork, grounding, and energy visualization to clear these imprints. They surround themselves with people who uplift them and avoid those who drain them. And most importantly, they never compromise their boundaries. This isn't selfishness, it's self-respect. The third pillar is intentional alignment. This is where the magic happens. The top 1% don't wait for their vibration to shift naturally. They actively raise it, moment by moment, day by day. They do this by aligning their actions, thoughts, and intentions with their highest self. They ask themselves, does this choice reflect the person I am becoming? Does this thought elevate or diminish my vibration? Here's a practical exercise for you tomorrow morning. Before you even step out of bed, take 5 minutes to breathe deeply and set an intention for your vibration. Say to yourself today, I choose to vibrate at the frequency of love. Repeat it until you feel it in your body, your mind, your soul. Then, carry that intention into your day. Notice how it shifts your interactions, your emotions, your experiences. But let me warn you, raising your vibration isn't always comfortable. In fact, it's often deeply uncomfortable. You'll have to face the parts of yourself that you've been avoiding. You'll have to let go of relationships, habits, and beliefs that no longer serve you. And you'll have to confront the truth of who you really are. So I ask you, are you willing to embrace that discomfort? Are you willing to step into the unknown? Because that's where the magic happens. That's where transformation begins. Now that we've looked at the foundations of raising your vibration, let's dive into the deeper science and art of energy mastery, the secret that the top 1% spiritually gifted have unlocked. You see, they don't just stumble upon a higher vibration by chance. They cultivate it with precision, intention, and unwavering commitment. And here's the truth: you can do the same. Let's begin with a profound realization: everything is energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, your body, all of it is vibrating energy. But here's the catch: not all energy is equal. Some vibrate slowly, heavily, like fear or shame. Other energy vibrates quickly, lightly, like love or joy. The spiritually gifted understand this on a cellular level. They know that to raise their vibration, they must dissolve the heavy, dense frequencies within themselves and amplify the lighter, higher ones. But how? Let's explore. The first step is what I call energetic purification. Imagine your energy field as a clear stream. Over time, debris, negative thoughts, unresolved emotions, toxic relationships clogs the stream, slowing its flow. Purification is about clearing that debris. High vibration individuals do this daily. They don't let negativity linger or fester. Instead, they actively release it. Here's a practical exercise at the end of each day. Sit quietly and reflect. Ask yourself, what emotions or energies am I still carrying from today? If you notice anger, fear, guilt, or sadness, don't suppress it. Instead, feel it fully. Allow it to move through you like a wave. Then, visualize yourself releasing it into the earth, where it can be transformed. Say to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I choose peace. This process is not just emotional, it's physical too. The spiritually gifted understand the importance of their body as a vessel for high-frequency energy. They treat their bodies with reverence, knowing that what they consume both physically and mentally directly impacts their vibration. They eat foods that are alive, vibrant, and nourishing. They move their bodies with intention through yoga, walking, or other mindful practices. And they avoid toxic substances, whether it's junk food, alcohol, or even negative media. Let me ask you, how are you treating your body right now? Are you honoring it as the sacred vessel it is? Or are you neglecting it, filling it with heaviness that weighs down your vibration? The second step is tuning into the frequency of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states you can embody. It's not just a fleeting feeling, it's a powerful energetic force that can transform your reality. The top 1% spiritually gifted don't just practice gratitude occasionally. They live it. They find gratitude in the smallest moments, the tiniest blessings. Here's the key: gratitude is not about denying your pain or pretending everything is perfect. It's about shifting your focus to what is good, even in the midst of struggle. It's about seeing the beauty in the chaos. The spiritually gifted know that gratitude is a portal that opens the heart, amplifies love, and raises vibration instantly. Try this every morning and every night. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. But don't just list them. Feel them. Close your eyes and breathe into each one. Let the gratitude expand in your chest, filling your entire being. Notice how it shifts your energy. The third step is connecting with the universal energy field. The top 1% understand that they are not separate from the universe. They are a part of it, an expression of it. They know that by aligning their energy with the energy of the universe, they can access infinite power, wisdom, and love. This connection begins with presence. High vibration individuals don't live in the past or the future. They live here now. They understand that the present moment is the only place where true alignment can occur. They practice mindfulness, meditation, and breathwork to anchor themselves in the now. Let's do a quick practice together. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. Now exhale slowly. Repeat this 3 times. As you breathe, feel your body relaxing. Feel the weight of your thoughts and worries dissolving. Now, say silently to yourself, I am connected. I am aligned. I am one with the universe. Notice how your body feels. This is alignment. But connection isn't just about stillness. It's also about action. The spiritually gifted act in harmony with universal energy. They follow their intuition, trusting the subtle whispers of their soul. They don't force or control. Instead, they flow. They surrender. They let life guide them, knowing that the universe always has their back. Here's a question for you. When was the last time you truly trusted the universe? When was the last time you let go of control and allowed life to unfold naturally? What would happen if you surrendered, even just a little, right now? Finally, the spiritually gifted amplify their vibration through service. They understand that the highest vibration is love, and the most powerful expression of love is giving. But here's the secret: they don't give from a place of lack or obligation. They give from a place of overflow. They fill their own cup first, raising their vibration, and then let that love spill out into the world. Ask yourself, how can I serve today? How can I bring love, kindness, and positivity into someone else's life? It doesn't have to be grand. A smile, a kind word, a small act of generosity, these are all ways to raise your vibration and contribute to the collective energy of the planet. And here's the beauty of it: when you raise your vibration, you don't just transform your own life. You transform the lives of everyone around you. Your energy becomes a ripple, spreading love, light, and positivity into the world. The spiritually gifted know this. They see themselves as both individuals and as part of the whole. They understand that their vibration matters not just for themselves, but for the collective. So I leave you with this question: what kind of energy are you contributing to the world right now? Is it love, or is it fear? Is it light, or is it shadow? What do you want your ripple to be? Now that we've uncovered the principles of energy mastery, we arrive at the most profound step of all: stepping into your infinite alignment. This is where you become not just a participant in the flow of life, but a co-creator with the universe. The top 1% spiritually gifted don't stop at raising their vibration. They transcend the limitations of the ego, embody their highest self, and become living beacons of light for others. To begin, let's ask a question: what does it mean to embody your highest self? Is it about perfection? No. Is it about always being positive or joyful? Not at all. The highest self is not a mask you wear or a role you play. It's the truest, most authentic version of you, the version that is deeply aligned with your soul's purpose and unshakably connected to the universe. The spiritually gifted understand that to embody their highest self, they must do one thing above all else: release resistance. Resistance is the force that keeps us stuck in low vibrations. It's the voice in your head that says, "I'm not enough," or "life is against me." It's the tension you feel when you try to control outcomes, when you cling to the past, or when you fear the future. Resistance is the anchor that holds your vibration down. So how do the spiritually gifted release resistance? They practice radical acceptance. This doesn't mean they passively accept everything that happens to them. Rather, they accept the present moment fully, without judgment. They understand that resisting reality only creates suffering. True freedom comes when you embrace what is, even as you work toward what can be. Here's a practical exercise: the next time you feel resistance, whether it's frustration, fear, or doubt, pause. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, "I accept this moment as it is. I release the need to fight it." Notice how your body softens, how your mind quiets. This is the power of acceptance. It liberates you from the grip of resistance and opens the door to alignment. The next step in infinite alignment is living in alignment with your soul's purpose. The top 1% spiritually gifted don't just raise their vibration for their own benefit. They do it to fulfill their unique mission in this lifetime. They understand that each of us has a purpose, a reason we are here. And when we align with that purpose, our vibration naturally skyrockets. Let me ask you, do you know your soul's purpose? If not, that's okay. Finding it is a journey, not a destination. Start by asking yourself, what lights me up? What makes me lose track of time? What gifts or talents do I have that can serve others? Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It just has to be authentic. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you'll feel it. There will be a sense of ease, flow, and fulfillment. But here's the catch: living your purpose often requires courage. The spiritually gifted know this. They understand that stepping into their purpose means stepping out of their comfort zone. It means facing fear, uncertainty, and even failure. But they also know that the rewards, inner peace, joy, and alignment are worth it. Now, let's talk about the most powerful tool for infinite alignment: love. Love is the highest frequency in the universe. It's the energy that connects us to each other, to the earth, and to the divine. The top 1% spiritually gifted live from a place of unconditional love, not just for others, but for themselves. They understand that self-love is not selfish. It's the foundation of all love. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot give what you do not have. So, ask yourself, how much love are you giving to yourself right now? Are you treating yourself with kindness, compassion, and respect? Or are you criticizing, judging, and neglecting yourself? If the answer is the latter, it's time to shift. Start by practicing small acts of self-love each day. Speak kindly to yourself. Honor your boundaries. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Remember, you are worthy of love not because of what you do, but simply because of who you are. When you cultivate self-love, you naturally radiate love to others. This is what it means to be a living beacon of light. The spiritually gifted don't just talk about love, they embody it. They bring love into every interaction, every decision, every moment. They see the divine in everyone they meet, even those who challenge them. They understand that love is not just a feeling, it's a choice, a practice, a way of being. Finally, let's explore the ultimate secret of infinite alignment, transcending the illusion of separation. The spiritually gifted know that we are not separate beings. We are all connected like waves on the same ocean, like threads in the same tapestry. When you raise your vibration, you don't just elevate yourself, you elevate the collective. Your energy ripples out, touching everyone and everything around you. Take a moment to reflect on this. What would change if you truly believed that you are connected to everyone and everything? How would you treat others? How would you treat yourself? This realization is the key to infinite alignment. It shifts your perspective from me to we, from mine to ours, from fear to love. To embody this truth, practice seeing the divine in everything. Look at the people around you, not just your loved ones, but strangers, even those who challenge you, and say silently to yourself, I see the divine in you. Notice how this changes your energy, your interactions, your vibration. As we come to the end of this journey, I want to leave you with one final thought. Raising your vibration is not a destination. It's a practice. It's a way of life. The top 1% spiritually gifted aren't perfect. They have challenges, doubts, and setbacks, just like you. But they keep going. They keep choosing love, alignment, and authenticity, moment by moment, day by day. So I challenge you, what choice will you make today? What energy will you bring into the world? Remember, you are more powerful than you know. You are a co-creator of your reality, and you have the ability to raise your vibration not just by 10x, but infinitely. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May you continue to align with your highest self, to radiate love and light, and to inspire others to do the same. The path is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Because when you raise your vibration, you don't just transform your life, you transform the world. Now that you've walked this far with me, it's time to go deeper, beyond theory, beyond practice, into the essence of what it truly means to live as a high vibrational being. If you followed along, you've learned the tools, the mindsets, and the principles. But here's the truth: raising your vibration isn't just about your own elevation. It's about stepping into your role as a creator of a higher reality, not just for yourself, but for the entire world. Let's begin with this question: what if your vibration is not just influencing your life, but the collective reality of humanity? Because it is. The spiritually gifted, the top 1%, know this. They understand that the world we see around us, with all its beauty and chaos, is a reflection of the collective vibration of humanity. And they know that by raising their own vibration, they are contributing to the transformation of the entire planet. But how does this work? Let's explore. At the deepest level, reality is not fixed. It is fluid, malleable, and responsive to energy. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every intention you hold, it's all sending ripples into the quantum field, shaping the reality you experience. The spiritually gifted have mastered this understanding. They don't just react to the world around them, they create it. They vibrate at the frequency of the reality they want to experience, and by doing so, they bring it into being. Here's the secret: you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. If you want to experience love, peace, and abundance, you must become love, peace, and abundance. This is not about faking it or pretending. It's about embodying these frequencies so deeply that they radiate from you effortlessly. The top 1% don't just wish for a better world, they vibrate as if it already exists. And by doing so, they call it into existence. So how do you step into this role as a creator of reality? It begins with vision. The spiritually gifted don't just live day to day. They hold a clear and powerful vision of the reality they want to create for themselves and for the world. They see it, feel it, taste it, as if it's already here. They don't dwell on what's wrong with the world. Instead, they focus on what's possible. They ask themselves, what kind of world do I want to live in? What kind of energy do I want to contribute? Take a moment now to close your eyes and imagine the highest version of reality you can envision. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who are you in that reality? Hold that vision in your heart. Feel the vibration of it. This is the first step to creating it. Next, the spiritually gifted align their actions with their vision. They don't just dream, they do. They take inspired action, moment by moment, in alignment with their highest self. They ask themselves, does this action reflect the person I am becoming? Does it bring me closer to my vision? Here's a practical exercise. Write down your vision of your highest reality. Then, list one action you can take today, no matter how small, that moves you closer to it. It could be as simple as meditating for 5 minutes, expressing gratitude to someone, or choosing love instead of fear in a challenging situation. Every action, no matter how small, sends a signal to the universe: I am ready. I am aligned. But here's the deeper truth: to create a higher reality, you must also confront your shadows. The spiritually gifted know that the path to higher vibration is not all light and ease. It's also about diving into the parts of yourself that you've ignored, denied, or suppressed. Because here's the thing: you cannot raise your vibration if you're carrying unhealed wounds or unresolved energy. These shadows act as weights, pulling you down, keeping you stuck in lower frequencies. The spiritually gifted don't fear their shadows, they embrace them. They understand that their shadows are not their enemies, but their teachers. They ask themselves, what is this pain trying to show me? What lesson is this challenge bringing into my life? They face their fears, their doubts, their insecurities with courage and compassion. And in doing so, they transmute them. They transform their pain into wisdom, their fear into love. Let me ask you, what shadows are you still carrying? What parts of yourself are you afraid to face? Remember, your shadows are not a sign of failure. They are a sign of your humanity. And when you have the courage to face them, you free yourself to rise higher than ever before. Finally, the spiritually gifted know the power of service. They understand that their vibration is not just for them, it's for the collective. They see themselves as stewards of the earth, as guardians of humanity's evolution. They give not because they need to, but because they want to. Because they know that the more love, light, and positivity they bring into the world, the higher the collective vibration rises. But here's the key: service doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It can be as simple as holding the door for someone, listening deeply to a friend, or sending love and light to someone in need. High vibrational service is not about ego or recognition. It's about being a channel for love, in whatever way feels authentic to you. So ask yourself, how can I serve today? How can I bring light into someone else's life? When you serve from a place of love, you raise not only your own vibration, but the vibration of everyone you touch. As we draw this journey to a close, Let's reflect on the truth we've uncovered. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, expressing itself as you. Your vibration matters. Your energy matters. Your choices matter. You have the power to raise your vibration not just by 10x, but infinitely. You have the power to create a higher reality not just for yourself, but for the world. So I leave you with one final question. What legacy of energy do you want to leave behind? When people step into your presence, what do you want them to feel? When you look back on your life, will you be able to say, I lived as my highest self? I gave love freely. I raised the vibration of the world. This is your journey. This is your power. Thank you for walking this path with me. May you continue to rise, to align, to create, and to shine. Together, we are building a world of higher vibration, one moment, one choice, one soul at a time.